Hello everyone. In this video I will show you how to define a function in Octave. So why we want to use function? In function we can club multiple instruction, multiple commands, and whenever we want to execute all of them we can just simply call the function. So here we are going to learn how to define a function. So in order to define a function you need to use this word function, and then you need to write name of your function. So let's say we are going for welcome. So this is the simplest function word, then name of function. We are not providing any arguments, and here we will write the body. So let's say what this function will do. This function will print a welcome message on the screen. So let's say welcome to the Octave semicolon. So semicolon will prevent displaying the output of this instruction, and whenever you feel your function is terminated you need to close the body using end function. So we have defined a function, and this function is having a single instruction, and what this instruction is doing, this is simply printing a message on the screen. So DISF, this is a inbuilt function, it is used to print on terminal. So let's call this function. How to call a function? Just write the name of this function, welcome. So if you can see, this function actually printed this message. So this is the simplest function. Now let's say we want to pass some arguments, like we want to pass a name to a function, and whenever we call that function should print like welcome and that name whatever we are passing in function. So let's define a new function. Let's say function hello, and in this function we want to pass a single argument. So you just need to write a placeholder for that argument. So we are taking it as a, and here we will print, you can use printf as well, like hello, and whatever argument we have specified in this function, that argument will be printed. And here I am closing my function. Now call this function with let's say jack. So if you can see, it has printed hello jack. If we call this function with uh, John, it will print hello John. So these are the simple function. Now let's take one more example, and in that example what we are going to do, we will take two arguments and we will add them and print their output. So far whatever function we have seen, and whatever function we are creating now, in these function we are not returning any value. So these are the function without returning any value. So let's say we want to create a function add. In this function we want to pass two number a and b, and what we want to do, we want to print their addition. So wow, so what we will do, we can take another variable if you want, otherwise you can print their summation directly, and then we will use printf addition equal to dc and function. Now let's call this function 10 15 addition 25. So we have seen three different function. A function without any argument, so in that case we can skip braces. A function with arguments, so whenever you want to specify argument you need to use braces. And this function we have taken two arguments and we have performed addition on those arguments. In next tutorial I will show you how to return a value from the function. Thank you very much for watching.